Are you buying a home? We've got some great news and some bills that we need to talk about. Let's break down the real cost you can expect after your offer is accepted, because it's not just the down payment.
We're gonna go over every single closing cost you need to be prepared for, with real numbers, helpful tips, and zero boring legal jargon.
Let's start with what most buyers expect, the legal fees. You'll need a real estate lawyer to close the deal. They'll handle title transfers, they're gonna handle mortgage documents, and protect your interest from start to finish.
On average, legal fees in Ontario range from $1,200 to $2,000 depending on the lawyer and complexity of the transaction. Then there's something called disbursements. Those are extra costs that your lawyer will include in their fees. So that's title search, couriers, registration of the mortgage, and bank wire fees. So budget for an extra $300 to $600 for those.
Next up is land transfer tax. And this one catches a lot of people off guard. It's a provincial tax based on the price of your home. And if you're buying in Toronto, there's actually a second municipal tax on top of it. So let's use an example. If you're buying a home for $700,000 in the Durham region or Northumberland County, you can expect to pay around $10,475 in land transfer tax.
But if you're a first-time home buyer, there's a rebate of up to $4,000. And that's a huge help. This brings us to title insurance. This one's easy to overlook, but it matters. Title insurance protects you from issues like fraud, zoning violations, or unknown liens. It's a one-time cost and usually runs between $250 to $500 depending on your property's value.
Now let's talk about something a lot of people don't see coming. This is adjustments on closing. If the seller has prepaid for things like property taxes, utilities, or even condo fees, and you're moving partway through that billing period, you'll need to reimburse them for that portion.
These numbers vary, but it could be a few hundred to a couple $1,000s depending on the timing. If you're buying a rural property, be prepared for propane adjustments, water testing, and septic inspections too.
Now we'll talk about the HST, as this is a question we often get all the time. The good news is, if you're buying a resale home, there's no HST. It's included in. And if you're buying a new construction home, HST is usually built into that purchase price, and the builder will deal with the HST rebate on their own.
If you're buying it as an investment property or plan to rent it out, you may have to pay the full HST up front and then apply for a rebate later. And this could be tens of thousands of dollars. Let's not forget the little things that matter though. Home insurance, this is mandatory with a mortgage, moving truck or movers, utility hookups, which is your hydro, water, gas, and internet, and of course, mail forwarding and always changing those locks.
And if you're buying a condo, you may need to purchase a status certificate. It's about $100 to $125, and it outlines the financial health of the building. We always recommend a home inspection. Even if it's waived in your offer, it's great to do one before closing. Expect to pay an extra $400 to $700, and if you're adding on more inspections like a septic, well, or structural specialist inspection, this could have additional costs.
Let's end with a few ways to save if you're a first-time home buyer. Here's what's available in Ontario. Up to $4,000 land transfer tax rebate. You can use your RRSPs with the home buyers plan, which allows you to withdraw up to $35,000 tax-free. The new first home savings account, you can contribute $8,000 a year tax-free.
The key is planning ahead. Don't wait until you've found your dream home. Talk to your mortgage broker, your realtor, so you are prepared early.
So how much should you set aside for closing costs? In most cases, it's 1.5 to 2.5% of your purchase price, and that's a good rule of thumb.
On a $700,000 home, that's between $10,000 and $17,500 on top of your down payment. But don't worry, we help all of our buyers map this out before they make an offer, so there's no surprises later. We're here to make the process as smooth, clear, and stress-free as possible. If you're buying a home in Durham region, the GTA, or Northumberland County, let's chat.